Well, g'day DLive, and welcome back to another GivesAMinute DLive video. The GivesAMinute DLive video. That's right, folks. May 1, 2021, May Day. This is a video we do once a month on DLive. Before we get into it though, May Day, May Day, May Day. You may be able to hear a low droning noise. Wah, wah, wah. There's some sanding going on outside, some floor sanding. I can't control it. It's gonna probably persist throughout this video. Apologies in advance. May Day, May Day, May Day. We're going down. Right, you hear that crap. So we got a video we look at, we sign ourselves out, we look at DLive as a newcomer, someone just happening onto DLive.tv. How does the site look? What's the actions? What's going down? Who's on the streams? Who's on the carousel? Talk a little about this and that. I bring up some news, some content. We then take a look at my site, the GivesAMinute DLive page. We look at some stats, then we wrap it up. Not a lot's gone down this month, really. A couple of things I want to talk about, but not a huge deal. But let's move over here to the, by the way, I'm using the Brave browser. Look at the Brave earnings I've earned this month. $5.90 in BAT. That's about $7. That's close to $8. You might as well get paid by using a browser, right? You might as well get paid. That's probably something I want to talk about, actually. Some crypto news. Hey, it stopped. Yeah, that's much better. So use Brave, eh? Thanks. Anyway, let's go over to DLive.tv. Let's take a look at the website as a whole. So we got the carousel love going on there. Alexis Crane is streaming on the carousel. Oh, crikey. Oh, yeah. Let's just kill the audio there. So Alex Crane on the carousel. CVTV is also on the carousel, or we like to call it the wheel. The wheel. CVTV on the wheel playing a game. Welcome to the Hurt with 4 viewers. Actually, I didn't tell you how many viewers Alex Crane has. 75 viewers. Let's go back on the wheel here. Teardrop. Streaming to 57 viewers from Victor Rua's Heavy Techno. This is another music stream. Hell yeah. Oh, that's loud. Yo, Victor. That was loud. I can dig that. I can dig that. 57 viewers. Emma Lane. Happy Friday. Escape room and gaming content.
On me.
Gaming content, right?
Good shit. Fuck these losers.
Some coarse language there. Yo, Emma, thank you. Smokin' Goober. Fishing tournament. Wow. Dude!
I completely forgot what I was talking about.
Oh, heck yeah.
So yeah, we're doing
IRL stream. Hell yeah. Unfortunately, it's a little glitchy. Ah, shit. Okay, well, that's pretty rad, folks. An IRL stream. I gotta tell you, I love the IRL. I'll be IRLing later on my stream. Rad. Smokin' Goober. Cool. So that's the wheel, the carousel. Over on the sidebar here, recommended Buffington 95, SK Autok, and TN Mystic. They've got 1 viewer apiece, and Buffington has 4. Now, I don't want to talk too much about the crypto ticker streams here. It's unfortunate that we've got to keep mentioning this, but check this out. Lift the Veil cryptocurrency stream for 5 minutes as a... Actually, okay.
World reserve currencies. So we have to ask far out questions.
Okay,
on
well,
this show.
Well, I gotta tell you, I'm wrong at that point. I'm wrong there. I would have said these crypto ticker streams shouldn't be promoted, but this one's not just a ticker. This gentleman's actually discussing cryptocurrency, and that might be why he's got 32 viewers, right? That could be why there's 37 there. But if we, we want to ruin things, we'll go and have a look at Fat Pig Signal. This is just a ticker stream. Been live for 13 hours, just tickering. It's a shame, right? 13 hours, almost just coming into 14. You see my mouse there? Coming into 14 hours of just ticker. And there is a cryptocurrency ticker category of which Fat Pig Signal's not using. That's a shame. AF Assault, another crypto stream here, been live for 16 hours. Incent drop codes and just ticker crap, just tedious. Doge Cash Radio, been live for 18 hours, just a ticker. Okay, on Dogecoin. Bob DeBum, been live for 6 hours with a bunch of other crypto tickers. Look, we do this every month. It's not worth discussing. That shouldn't be there on the front page. That's my thoughts. Anyway. Love cryptocurrency though, but it shouldn't be up there. That's going to turn people off, because if you want to find a ticker, you don't need to go to a live streaming site for that. You just go to CoinMarketCap and you go from there. You don't. Anyway, if we can go back though and have a look at the homepage. So, sorry, let's go browse. Let's go browse. Now let's close this sidebar here so we get more real estate activity. We look down here. Oh no, I was looking. That's weird. There's a double up two IRL categories. That's kind of strange. That's a bit funky. I was going to look for the streamers. I guess I got to go home. So once we get past the carousel. Okay, this is what I was looking for. The top, excuse me, the top featured streams aside from Carousel Love. Now, as someone, excuse me, as someone who's not logged in, as you can see here, get rid of my hideous head. As you can see here, I am not logged in. This is an open slate of DLive. So do we, and this is a bit of confusion, right? Do we see M tag streams here? Do we see X tag streams, or do you need to log in to see that? I genuinely don't know. I only unlog myself. I only log out on these streams once a month. Otherwise, I'm permanently logged into the machine of DLive. At the moment, over here, you can see I'm not logged in. What's this 3 drop downs here? About, community, help, contact, legal, language, show X tag content. Okay, so let's click this little, it says all political news and not safe for work content that contains extreme statements or profanity which a reasonable viewer may not want to be seen accessing in public or a formal setting as a workplace should be tagged as X. So that's letting you know. Okay, so let's get rid of my hideous head again. Let's turn that on. Show X tag. So X tag content access restricted. Please confirm you're over 18 or close this dialog box. I'm over 18. Okay, so now I guess this populates differently. That's pretty cool. Does that show M tag? I mean, it would, right? If you're enabling X, in effect you're enabling M at the same point, right? X is after M, so it's like you're enabling family friendly M and X. Anything goes. Not quite. Calm down. Not quite anything goes. So let's see who's up here. Phil Godlinski, Politics and War, with 3.3k viewers. Let's take a look at Politics and War.
And how you get in the DLive sub chat on Telegram. Alexis just posted there in the chat to message her a screenshot of your subscription. Once you message her a screenshot of your subscription, she could then add you to the DLive sub chat on Telegram. If you're not on Telegram, please get on Telegram.
So what we've got here, I'll just mute him there. We've got something intriguing to note. This is as you can see here, it's mature tagged. It's M tagged, but not X tag. So this person is able to stream. This is a replay, latest replay. Link valid for 72 hours from airtime. Okay, so he's reached. Okay, so I'm trying to work this out. What I'm suggesting is here, he has 3,500 viewers on a replay, and he has earned 9,000 lemons. He's M tagged, not X tagged. Phil Godlewski. Hard to say. Phil Godlewski. Phil Godlewski. There you go. Well, that's a thing. Let's go back to where we were and let's see who else we've got here. Patriot Soapbox News. Now this one is X tagged, so this one will not have earned anything. Being X tagged, that takes away your earning capability. Let's take a look at PSB. It's been live for 10 hours. Let's put some volume.
It certainly seems to be the way that the system operates, does it not?
So this is a rerun as well. Patriot Soapbox News live.
I believe so.
Oh, sorry, it says no reruns. Okay, 1 point.
You know, people wonder why there are no whistleblowers and this and that. That's
I love
why.
a good whistle.
That is why.
Okay, it's a little clunky in terms of the audio, and we've got the old mate next door doing the thing, but the point here is X-Tag and no donations. So that's a thing that's now a few months old on DLive. We don't need to talk about that. If you're X-Tagger, you can't receive donations. So let's go back and take a look at the next channel on the side here. This is Quite Frankly TV. Now, this is a podcast, mature tagged, 1.1k viewers. Let's take a little look-ski. 17,000 followers. Wow, that's a huge... Okay, cool.
Choice and decision. I went out and I tried to find someone who can articulate it the best. Though the words are used interchangeably, there's a slight difference between the two. The word choice creates a mental picture of a fork in a path. It's the selection of options. Choices are opportunities, and we make choices based on our beliefs and our estimation of where the choices will lead. And it's not always possible to conduct a proper analysis.
I feel like we've come into something deep and heavy there, but let's just have a look at statistics. Quite Frankly TV, 17,000 followers, verified partner. You saw the verified check mark there. Been live for 57 minutes and 57 seconds. That's coincidental. Mature tagged entertainment and podcast. 528 lemons and 1.1k viewers. That's pretty good. They're pretty good numbers. The stream looks a little bunky to me. Pretty low res, but that's okay. Maybe he has bad internet. I mean, I can sympathize being in Australia. All right, let's go back and have a look at the next one along. We tend to take a look at the top row and then we'll just peruse down. So this is Pete Santilli here. Pete Santilli. He's news, English, and mature tagged. Let's take a look at Peteski. Pete Santilli. Santilli?
And then we're going to cut away very briefly. I mean, however long it takes me to get him ready, I'm going to come back and open up a special segment that we will be able to post up with Clay Clark. But Florida's Republican-controlled Senate yesterday passed a new bill that places several restrictions around vote by mail.
Okay, so a very news. Just got a Ninja Guinea there.
The bill SB 90 was passed in the Senate.
Okay, so we'll pause that there, or we'll just mute that there. Sorry, did I pause it? I just meant to mute it.
House 77.
Yeah, so Pete Santilli, been live for 8.5 hours. Crikey. Followers, almost 12,500. I mean, I'll be honest, a lot of these streamers I've never heard of before, but they're big numbers. They're big numbers. Verified partner. Mature tag, entertainment and news. Entertainment? English. That E stands for English. Maybe there should be an on hover there where it comes up with what that is. Just down here with my mouse, on hover, but there isn't. 13,000 donations. 13K in lemons. Pete, doing well, dude. I mean, look. I'm seeing a pretty clear message here. The news and politically based content is still here on DLive, right? They're still earning on that. Look, we just seen 4 at random, the top 4. So maybe what we're seeing, and they're verified partners as well. So maybe what we're seeing here is there's been maybe a decision made to allow less biased news. I don't know, like this looks to me like you can come out and you can broadcast the news on DLive as long as you're not super angular about it. I don't know. But anyway, we got one more to look at. We've only looked at the first 4 on the slot here. Let's take a look back over here. Scroll down skis. So we saw Phil Godwinski, PSB, Quite Frankly TV, and Pete Santilli. The next one, or the last one we'll look at, is Redice TV. News, English, X-Tag. Walpurgis Patriotic Terror. Let's have a look at this. Redice TV. They've been live for 2 hours, 16,500 followers. Let's give them a little bit of volume here.
Is white people, am I right? That's where the attention is. That's the terrorists, people who want to live alone, live with the people that they want to live with, have their own kids. They're the problem, but people who actually want to have a race war and bomb people and gas them, they get a pass, they get platformed by some of the largest state-funded broadcasting corporations in the world, right?
Yeah, Michael 57DE says, I'll bet you dollars to donuts the police won't be knocking down his door for making terrorist threats, but that's white privilege for you.
That's right, that's right.
Okay, so
you know,
we
all the
got in.
we've talked about today, like the
I feel like
stuff.
I'm going to just mute them there. I feel like we got in on a pretty heavy one there too. Red Ice TV. Red Lice, is that an L? No, that's I. Red Ice TV. They got 16,000 followers, been live for 2 hours. Interestingly, if you note over here, get rid of my hideous head for a second, their chat room is disabled due to a violation in the community guidelines. So they don't actually have a chat here on DLive, but they do have 380 viewers watching. So this would tell me that they're just restreaming this. They're not really focused on DLive. They're just sending this out as far as they can. They're probably streaming this on another platform, and this is just a restream feed into it, which is fair enough. I do that myself with other things. I do that with my content. I'm not saying there's anything wrong with that. I'm just saying that's what's happening on DLive on May 1, 2021. But let's have a quick look. And now we just had a deep dive at the top 5 channels here, but let's have a quick look at the underneath what's going on. So there's the 5 ones we did take a sneaky peek at. We keep going down. Patriot News, okay, another news channel with 338 viewers. Methods, chatting English mature tag with 241 viewers. Patrick Casey, 141 viewers, chatting English X tag. Stefan Molyneux, Free Domain, Political Animals, English Mature Tag, and Texas News Studio, News English Mature Tag. Okay. So that's what's going down on DLive Town. However, that's trending. Get rid of trending. Let's take a look at new channels to DLive. So the new channels, we just changed the tab from trending to new. We've got Thor. Oh, these aren't new to DLive, are they? New streams or new to DLive? We got Thorium, Politics and War. We got DJ Style Gamina, Call of Duty Black Ops Cold War English. Sivan Z Entertainment in news category. We got Doobs in cannabis English mature tag. Now this is an interesting thing. Iron Dog 83 in chatting in English. Just want to have a look at Doobs. Doobie, he's actually having a hot one there by the look of it.
Such a weird thing.
So this is not a new streamer, obviously. He's a verified partner, and he's 4,000 followers.
They only release like a small amount of it.
Okay, so the question I've got here, and this is a little side note that I want to tap into, I suppose, something that's happened on my channel recently. A lot of stickers have been banned from my channel, and mainly, well, not mainly, but coincidentally, a bunch of them have been, how do we say this? Because it's illegal where I live, but, right? 420 related, if you understand. Those stickers have been removed by DLive. Some of the streamers some of the givers, some of the chat has come in and said, how come that sticker was removed? That's legal where I live. I don't know how or why. The Jazz cigarette is illegal in this country, in Australia, where I live. So that makes sense that it shouldn't be on my channel. But as you can see, it's okay to have, Jazz cigarettes on DLive. I don't know. I'm just saying. That's just the matter of fact. That's what's happened. I don't have an answer for it. You know what we do like to do though, folks? We like to have a look at my channel. We talked a little bit about DLive there, so let's go and have a look at GivesAMinute. If we go to DLive.tv and change Doobie to GivesAMinute, this is my channel. I'd like to see how I'm doing on the course of activity. Last live 16 hours ago. Let's get rid of this to make it a little larger. So we're doing a crypto stream right there by the look of it. We're looking at Coinbase. No need to look too deep into the stream, but the stats. Oh, I want to have a look at tidylabs.stats actually. I want to see how that's going. There's my hideous head. I've made a few changes. There's 2 people viewing. One of them's me here, and then someone else is watching. Hello, whoever's watching my replay. I've made a few changes to my about section. Mainly these big. Can you see this here with my? Get rid of my hideous head. These big QR codes for TronLink Wallet and MetaMask. So cryptocurrency has certainly become a huge thing on my channel. I love it. It's very heavy learning. Very heavy learning. We do a crypto stream once a week on a Wednesday. I've got the custom donation alert so you can see exactly what's going on, how you can donate to whatever the cause is. And there's a little linky poos to the donates. I've also got my GivesAMinute coin on BitClout. Now, let's not get too controversial, but BitClout there if you need it, and all my gear links. We got the Jack Behind Me Fund. Got a link tree, which just opens up to my actual linky poo outputs there. Pretty straightforward and simple for everybody to see. If you haven't got a link tree, it's just kind of like a LinkedIn, I guess, kind of an alternative. My YouTube link, my Twitter link, my Discord link. But that's my channel. Bunch of replays up there. We got a bunch of replays. Interestingly, I've got a few notably watched replays. Which one here? 20 watches, 20 views on this Barrel Reunion opening. Yeah, very intriguing, some of the view counts there. But for a more detailed look at statistics, let's go to let's go to stats. What is it again? Stats.tidylabs.stream. Here it is. DLive statistics. So this is a site that is not attached to I can't say those words. Not attached to DLive, but it is pulling in the stats from DLive. So this is Tidylab statistics. We'll scroll down to last 30 days top categories. So news, the top category in the last 30 days. Can you see that without my hideous head? 4.4 million views in the news category. Let's just scroll down so we can see it. Yeah. And chatting up second with 2.4. So half the size of the news category is the chatting category. Then there comes other, which is intriguing, at 1.2. Others. It's like Lost. 1.2 million, and we won't go any further down the list, but that's the last 30 days. Now, if we go and have a look at top 10 categories as per viewers, top 10 categories by streamers, top 10 channels. Let's get rid of my hideous head. Let's go to GivesAMinute. This is where we've always met with a little bit of, it doesn't quite work. Go to GivesAMinute. What happens here is typically it stalls out. It gives us this page, user search for GivesAMinute, category search, none, of course, but there's a user, that's me. So this is where it has been falling over for me, and I'm not even sure if it's going to work now. We'll see. I'm just interested in my stats because I've been doing a lot of IRL, and we've been very specific about music category when we're doing a cap game, and been very diligent with it, and I would like to see how that breaks down into whatever happens, but it looks like... Now I am using the Brave browser. I could put shields down. I got shields up. I'll put shields down. But I don't think that's the point. I don't think that's the problem here. This hasn't worked in the last 4 months that we've tried it. So it'll come out with a timeout error. But as that does that, we'll come back in there. But as that happens, the other thing that I thought was interesting the last month, BTT mooned, right? BTT value went up. Now, this site, DLive, is based on the BitTorrent blockchain, the Tron network. An interesting question was raised by somebody, I'm not going to say who, and I actually don't remember who it was. Hey, that didn't... Oh, wow, look. Look what it did. No categories found. Okay, well, shields are completely off. So let's try it again. Let me refresh this page. Because that didn't actually give us a timeout. That just didn't work. We'll refresh this. Okay, and now we'll hit it again. Okay, we'll just let it sit there. So what happened? BTT mooned, and oh, there it is. Oh wow, look, it worked. Hang on, I'll get back to the BTT stuff. Ah, cool. Okay, maybe could be a combination of shields up. And, well, I don't know. We weren't using Brave back then. Anyway, here we are. So follow account 7,377. Last category I was last seen in was the music category, which was yesterday. Last live yesterday, Friday the 30th of April. Peak CCU, 258. Wow, that's my peak CCU. It was in the chatting menu, and that was last November 2020. Now, what does that tell you? My peak CCU occurred before all the political streamers were removed. All the Capitol building crap went down in January of 2021. Well, this was before then. I got a peak CCU of 258. Probably after a big host from the Mafugal bump. By the way, user created 15th of April 2019. That means I celebrated a birthday last month, 15th of April. 2 years on DLive. So, last followers for the last 30 days, viewers for the last 30 days, total Lemon earnings last 30 days, total BTT donations last 30 days. So this obviously is not working, I guess. 0 earnings. Okay, that's obviously not working. Most popular categories. Cool. Okay, well, we got 23%, or actually, that's not organized properly, but my most streamed category by 57%, chatting. My second most streamed category, 23%, music. And it gives me great pleasure that cryptocurrency is third at 16%. And IRL's at 4%. I mean, IRL is typically more difficult to do, but it's good to see that it's up there as a statistic. This is why we're very specific about what category we're in. It's good that it's working. It's a shame that the Lemon donations aren't working. I mean, I have received donations, but it says none. Okay, well, that's all right. There you go, folks. Well, what were we going to say? Well, let's just hit this point. So, BTT mooned, and then there was a question. What's going to happen now when BTT is more valuable than a Lemon? Aren't we going to have to reduce the amount of BTT donations or increase the Lemon value, or what's going to happen? Now, I don't know. Like, I'm not saying I have an answer here, but the interesting point is DLive have always said the Lemon is a fixed value which will never change. Now, there have been things that have been said will never change on DLive, and they have changed. The most notable, we will never take a cut. DLive does not and will never take a cut of your donations. We've seen that change. They do now take a cut, which is what we're not arguing that. I'm just saying it was said it would never change, and that did change. So are we going to see now? BTT mooned and then it returned back to Earth. So it's not valid right now. But when BTT did moon and it was more valuable than a Lemon, do we then see a change in the Lemon value? Is that what's going to happen? I'm just putting it out there. It's the 1st of May 2021. I don't have an answer for it. I'm just saying that happened. It's now dropped back off, and it's not even a point right now, but it is worth noting that that's where we're at historically. Well, folks, that's the GivesAMinute DLive page and also the DLive platform as I see it as a non-logged in viewer on the 1st of May 2021. I hope you enjoyed this video, and if you did, slap a like on it. I'll see you on a stream. I'm going to be doing an IRL stream very, very soon. I'll see you on that, and I'll also see you here next month for another video. Crikey. Cheers.